Hey guys! So I'm so excited to be sharing this look with you. I've been watching the Kelly Rowland Kisses Down Low video all week and I just had to recreate this look to start out with. I want to actually recreate a couple of the looks from the video because the makeup in that video was just on point, just like the ultimate. Like, that is what a music video is supposed to be. Well, for us makeup lovers that want to see actual, like, over-the-top makeup. And this is the first look that caught my eye because it's bright, bold colors. And spring is coming up, so hello! Yeah, this look is totally me and just like, it got my juices flowing. Creative juices, that is. Just because the video says kisses down low, don't start thinking all kinds of salacious thoughts. Yeah, we know what she's talking about. We like those too. I'm just saying. So anyway guys, on to the tutorial. Hopefully you enjoy and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. And P.S. a lot of people have been asking and I'm not pregnant. No, I just gained some well-needed healthy pounds that I've been trying to gain for years, and I'm finally at the ideal weight for my height, and hopefully I can maintain this right now. And any healthy glow you see, that's probably just makeup or just happiness. Either way, not carrying a baby. Not yet, and hopefully not for a few years. So stay tuned for the tutorial. Bye. So here's an up-close view of the look we're going for. So let's get right into it. I already filled in my eyebrows and applied my Too Faced Shadow Insurance as my eyeshadow primer to help prevent my eyeshadows from creasing. I'm then going to go in with my eyeshadow base. This is my Lane Low Paint Pot from MAC and my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush, and just applying that all over my lid up to my brow. Then I'm going to go ahead and apply a skin tone highlight under my brow, and for this I'm just using concealer. This is my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC45 and my Bare Minerals concealer brush, and I'm just going to apply that under my brow. And then go ahead and blend that out just with the same Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. Then I'm going to go ahead and set the concealer with a skin tone color, and this is Wild by Nature eyeshadow from MAC, and this is the Leopard Luxe palette, and my MAC 252 eyeshadow brush, and just pack that on over that concealer and then kind of fade that color downwards onto the brow bone, and that's going to help us with blending as we apply our eyeshadows. For the inner tear duct area, there appears to be like a lighter, more frosty shade, so I'm using Crest the Wave eyeshadow from MAC, and it's just a light shimmery yellow color, and I'm picking that up on a MAC 239 brush and just packing that into the inner lid and inner tear duct area, and also on the lower lash line. Then of course just turn your brush around and just blend that color out as it moves upward into the crease. So for the yellow shade on the lid, I'm going to use two Inglot colors. I'm going to mix them. This is shade 370 and number 60, and 370 is just a little bit lighter than 60, and I want to kind of lighten up this color, and so I'm going to mix them on a 239 brush and apply that to the lid. So I just mixed those two colors and I'm applying them to the lid, just packing them on in tap-in motion so I deposit as much color as I can without actually blending just yet. So just tap that color on to get the intensity that you need. Then I'm going to wipe that brush off, turn it sideways, and blend out the edges into the crease area. Then for the greens, I'm going to use two more Inglot colors, and I'm going to use number 58 and number 384. And again, these are just two green colors. One is lighter than the other, so I'm using the lighter shade to lighten the deeper one. And I'm just going to tap that on my outer lid area with my Sonia Kashuk large domed crease brush. Just packing that color on in tap-in motions. Go ahead and build up that color to the desired intensity. Then I'm just going to grab a blending brush. This is my MAC 217 brush, and blend out the edges of that color into the crease. And using a blending brush will help to kind of diffuse the color, make it very light into the crease. And it's also a clean brush, so the blend-in won't deposit more color, it would just fade out the color that we already have put down on the crease area. Then pick up a little bit, just a little bit of that eyeshadow and add it to the outer crease area and then just fade it inwards. Wipe off the brush if you have too much color on and just lightly, you're using feathery strokes to kind of blend the color inwards because you still want to see the green on the inner crease, but you don't want it to be a very bold, bright color. You just want it to be very faint. So just go ahead, windshield wiper motions, very lightly blend that across. And then another step, which is completely optional, I grabbed my Sassy Grass eyeshadow from MAC, which is a bold green color, and that same Sonia Kashuk blending brush and just tapped it on the outer lid area, and that's just going to intensify that green that we have in the outer lid. And I blended it in with the yellow on the lid, and then just lightly blend it upwards, using very light feathery motions to get that color faded into the crease. Then for the lower lid, I'm going in with my High Def Cyan Chromographic pencil from MAC, which is just a bright blue color. And I'm going to line my lower waterline with that. And I'm also going to line the lower lash line, just going below the lashes to fill that color in, making sure I try to get between the gaps in the lashes. Then I'm just grabbing my MAC 242 brush to blend that color out so it's not as harsh. And make sure you kind of blend the color into the lashes too, so there's no gap of skin that's visible. And then to add a little bit of shimmer to that, I'm going to use my blue Clin-Quant eyeliner pencil from Bourjois and apply that right on the lower lash line area. I also went ahead and set this eyeliner with a little bit of eyeshadow, and this is the 371 eyeshadow from Inglot, just a little bit on that 242 brush, and just apply it right over that eyeliner just to make sure it doesn't move. This is optional as well, but I just did it on the other eye, so I'm doing it here. Then let's not forget the upper lash line. I'm going to do a very, very thin line of black eyeliner. I'm just using my Laura Mercier cream eyeliner and applying a very thin line of that with my MAC 263 angled eyeliner brush. Then I'm going to apply my mascara. Be sure to get on the bottom lashes because you want those lashes to stand out. And apply them to your upper lashes as well. Then I'm going to go ahead now and apply my false eyelashes, and for these I'm using style number 43 from Nigel's Beauty Emporium, just full fluttery lashes, and I'll be right back to finish up the rest of the face. So I've applied my eyelashes and completed the eyes, so I'll give you an up-close view of the completed eye look. Now let's go into the rest of the face. So I've already done my foundation, but if you take a look at the video, notice that Kelly has a definite highlight under her eyes, and I wanted to go ahead and do that for you on camera. And for this I'm going to use my Radiant Creamy Concealer from NARS, and this is in the shade Caramel. And I'm just going to dot that under my eyes, just very little product. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend that out with my Stila Pointed Concealer and Foundation brush. And just blend that under the eyes, and you can also use the concealer to help kind of blend the edges of that blue color that you used for your lower lash line. Then to set that concealer, I'm going to use my Hourglass Ambient Powder in Diffused Light, and that's the light yellow shade, and just a powder puff, and set that concealer so that it adds a brightening, lightening effect under my eyes, which this powder is meant to do, is to add a highlighting effect. And I'm also going to apply some of that powder down the bridge of my nose to help highlight just the high point of my nose. So once I have that powder down, I'm going to go ahead and dust off the excess, and for that I'm just using my Sephora Flawless Airbrush brush. This is the number 56, and just lightly dust around that color so you get rid of some of the excess. Then for my bronzer, I'm going to use this Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and that's the shade, and I'm going to use my Sigma angled kabuki brush and apply contour to the hollows of my cheeks. And I'm also going to apply a little bit of this bronzing powder to my hairline to darken it up a bit and add some dimension, and also to my jawline. And this bronzer smells amazing because it contains real cocoa powder. Yeah, it's the one I licked. So I'm not going to contour my nose because I already added that highlight down the bridge of my nose, which gives the illusion that I did actually contour my nose without actually doing it. So we're going to skip that step and move on to blush. And for my blush, I'm going to use my Sleek Makeup Blush by 3 Trio, and this is the Pumpkin. And I'm going to mix the shades Pumpkin Pie and Lantern, these two shades here, and it's an orangey, shimmery, peachy blush, and just pop that onto my cheeks with my Cosette S135 blush brush, and just blend that right on the backs of my cheeks. So for the lips, Kelly's wearing this really light pink that has kind of like a lavender tint to it. So for this, I'm going to use my Bloomin' Lovely lipstick from MAC, which is a light pink with that lavender tint, and apply that just to my lips. So there you go, guys, that's the completed look. So hopefully I got pretty close to what she's wearing in the video. I think it looks pretty close to it. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you liked the video, and if you did, go ahead and hit the thumbs up and even add to your favorites. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.